Hello boys, ඉතින් අද ගෙනල්ලා තියෙන්නේ L.A.Noire එකේ 5 වෙනි එපිසෝඩ් එක තමයි අද ගෙනල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. එදා අපි මෙන්න මේ හරිය නැවතුවා. මොකද මේ පොත අරගෙන ගන්න. එහෙනම් අපි බලමු අද කොටසේ අපිට මොන වගේ දේවල් කරන්න තියෙවිද කියලා boys. එහෙනම් අපි අලුත් එපිසෝඩ් එකට. ඔරි boys අපි එනම් තැනට ආවා. රේ කැෆේ. රේස් කැෆේ. රේකි කැෆේ එක. කවුද රේ කියන්නේ? මෙතන යාර මිනි හප්පල දාලා ගිහිල්ලා තිබ්බ ඔයාලට මතක ඇති අන්තිම කොට මේ ඊයේ එදා දාපු කොටසේ මේ එකෙක් අන්තිමට හප්පගෙන ගියා. අර තමයි මැරිලා ඉන්නේ අතන එකේ.
Detectives, over here.
එනවා.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got? Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Hey.
Well, I ended on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Oh, අපි කොතන බලන් ගන්න? කබායෙන් පටන් ගමු. සල්ලි කොල වගේ මම හිතන්න තියෙන්නේ. පැත්තෙන් පටන් ගමු.
We can notify next of kin.
Sorry. Terlalu kita lagi di ini. Apa? Si mana hari dia non? Si dia kena boys. Muna. මොන පැත්තෙත් මොකුත් විශේෂ දෙයක් නැහැ. මේ පැත්ත බලමු. මේ පැත්තේ මොකක්ද එකක් තියෙනවා ලියුමක් වගේ දෙයක්.
Patterson has life insurance.
ජීවිත ආරක්ෂණයක්ද? 16,000. what the fuck කියලා වැදී ඉන්නේ. මඩක් කියුණා ඒක. hari මොනවද තියෙනව? පැත්තේ අර ෆස්ට් එක ඒ වඩන්නේ. එච්චර තමයි දැන් මොකද බලන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේ පැත්තේ අතේ මොකුත් නැහනේ. විශේෂ දෙයක් නැහැ. හරි. එච්චර තමයි මොකද බලන්න තියෙන්නේ.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Okay. Toppiyadda? Atin toppiye විශේෂ දෙයක් තියනවද? Nothing. මෙතනත් මොනවා හරි තියනවනේ.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Find anything interesting?
Jadi වැටිච්ච තැන ඊට පස්සේ මෙතන හැමතැනම බ්ලඩ් එක
away from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
I had help. Tara මොනවද තියෙන්නේ? ටයර් පාරනේ.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Hurry. Just in case. Okay.
It's all yours, detective.
අපි බලමු ඉස්සෙල්ලා පොත බලලා ඉමු බං මේකෙන් ප්‍රශ්න ගන්න කලින්. අපිට මොනවාද කියලා හම්බෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හිට් රන් වෙහිකල් එක අපිට හම්බුන්නේ නැහැ. වොලට් එකක් හම්බුණා. ඒ වොලට් එකේ තිබිලා Patterson found body at ancient scene. Insurance letter found on Lester box. බලමු මේකෙන් ප්‍රශ්න ගල්ලා.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report. Okay.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
මේක ඇත්ත වෙන්න ඕන.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
හරි. අද කොටසේ ප්‍රශ්නේ හරි ගියා මචං. Suspect vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
වෙන්න ඕන.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
හරි.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
ඇත්තද බොරුද? දැක්කද? උඩ බලනවානේ උඩ බලනවා කියන්නේ මට මේක දෙවෙනි එකට දුන්නොත් ඇරදීද බා? අපි සෙකන්ඩ් එක යූස් කරලා බලමු.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
මේක හරියව?
Thank you.
අද සුළුම
Your
සාත්තකයි.
information has been very helpful.
Nice.
You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
හරි බාටෙන්ඩර් ඉන්නවා මෙතන.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
හිට් රන් ඉන්නසන්.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
බිසීලු ඒ වෙලාවේ. ඔව් මම ඇත්ත කියනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
අම්මට හිරු බිසී නෑ. What the fuck? ඒක වැරදුනා boys.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
ඒක බලමු එකක් true දීලා.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
මේක හරියා. Argument overhead in the bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's
Aku
nothing like airing
kian
your
luat
dirty
ba
laundry
mante
in
mana mana
public,
mata
is
kare.
there?
Kamu mune mbala lagi annang ettadda boru adde කියලා. Kayak පැත්ත වල කෙලින් බලන එකක් නෙවෙයි දීපිවා නිකන්. අපි දෙවෙනි එකේ බලමු දීලානේ. එකයි කියන එක දුන්නාද
Why
ලයික්
was
එක.
Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Nice එක හරි ගියා. Joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
ගාත ඇත්ත වෙන්න බෑ මම මේක දෙවෙනි ඔප්ෂන් එකට යනවා.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
හරි.
Thanks for your help, Lynch.
අද
I'm gonna
මම
need you
ගොඩක්
to sign
හොඳයි
a
යාළුවනේ.
statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
ඊට මම තා ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා දාන්න. යක්කුන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න බෑ. රිමෝට් එකක් තියෙනවනේ.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
You could use the phone in the back of the bar. Call in what we have on the suspect vehicle.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license
මුගා ෆෝන්
plate
නැද්ද
for
බං
Charles
ඇත්තටමනේ?
Lee. Cross-check
ෆෝන්
possible
විතරද
Lincoln
වන්දි?
owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
න ලොකේෂන් එකක් ආවුයි. එහෙනම් උගේ
Looks
ලයිසන්ස්
like we caught a
ප්ලේට්
break on
එකේ
this one.
කාර්යයත් හොයාගත්තා. අපි අලුත් ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකට ලොකේෂන් පැටිෂන් මේකට යම් බලන්න. අපි එහෙනම් විතර ලොකේෂන් එකක් ආවා පැටිසන් රෙසිඩන්ස් කියන ගෙදර නේද? ගෙදරක් නේද? ගෙදර කවුද? හැම ගෙදරකම ඉන්නේ නෝනා කෙනෙක්.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
හරි ආවා.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see.
බලහන් යකෝ
So you
මිනිමර
probably
නිකන්
did well to
ගේමන්නේ
stick
වගේ
together
බා.
this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Burugian nih, burugian.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now.
මට හුඩු. අපෝ ඒක කොහොමද කියලා ඔප්පු කරන්නලු. Argument overhead. අපි argument overhead කියන එක දෙමු.
I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
මට හිතේ වැරදි. What the fuck? Nature of argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
බය වෙලා වගේ ඉන්නේ. කියන්නේ මේකත් බොරුවක්.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
Gua kira කොහොමද බං ඔප්පු ගන්නේ? ඔයාලා රෙද්දක් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ යාළුවනේ.
Married? The arguments are never any different.
අයියෝ.
The bartender said that
But
you
Palai
and
ni
Leroy
was ni
were
hari
planning to
yana
go
ba?
into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
ඒක නම් බොරුමයි කරන්නේ.
Being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man? You really don't have any idea, do you? You're making a royal fool of yourself here.
ඔන්න මේ ප්‍රශ්න ටික නම් වරදිනවා. හරියට
We're
හරි.
leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
උඩ ගයිස් මේ ප්‍රශ්න ටික
Let's make
වැරදුනා.
ourselves scarce.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
ඒ ෆෝන් එකක් තියනද මේ හරි? කතා ගන්න.
I didn't love him, I admit it. But that's not a crime.
ඒ වොයිස් අපි එන අනිත් සේනාගෙත් එකකට තාවා ෂෙල්ටන් ගේ එකටත් තාවා. මේ තියෙන්නේ අර කාර් එකේ අයිතිකාරයා මං හිතන්නේ මේක ඉන්නේ. වගමනක් යනවා වගේ. අන්න හප්පු මේ දැක්කද අර තැල්ල ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන ඉස්සරහා.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
Did Doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oh my god.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Accident. Guys pada dia saya dia kan karena baik hari je. Tak sering karena pada kami benda dulu. Itu. Arah macam ni yang pada saya maru kian. Never yang aku. Fucking police.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Oh dia. Terlalu aneh.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Yay. Oh there.
All right, I give up. That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Lagata.
I don't need this. Put your hands in the air. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
Accident bang gara-gara Asian pakai bang dari bang.
DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor.
Oh, fuck me.
I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Okay. Los Angeles country. More ane mata kiya banate. Ambulance. Me hospital le gadde.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it.
Anala car eකට
Trajectory
talu
of the
කරලා
wounds
කියලා
was
තමයි
all
කියන්නේ.
wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
එනෝ ගිය හොයාගන්නලු.
Crime scene.
Okay.
We need to hit Ray's one more time and trial for evidence.
මට යෝගි චූටි දේවල් විතරයි මම තේරෙන්නේ. යන ලොකුවට යන මේ කන්වර්සේෂන් එහෙම තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ.
This town is going straight to hell.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
Didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know where I'd put all my chips.
The grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
cafe එකේ වෙන්නේදී නේද?
Lester could be a heel,
We just wanted
but
to check the crime scene over one more
that's a
time.
lousy
Mr.
way for
Sumner.
anyone to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Kau cek kan aku. Amat ada di media ini biar. Kamu guys.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon.
Aduh, kulo
Let's talk
pakai
to
dia
Leroy.
tadi.
See him explain his way out of this.
Okay.
Leroy Sabo.
Wah,
You're
tenang
under
kan
arrest
aku.
for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Yes. Ya, sultan marah lagi ini kalahannya.
Go!
Selamat
I'll bring
siang.
the car around and head him off.
Selamat siang, malu.
It's too late, Sabo.
Banyak katetian juga nih lu nih, we're dangerous pura. Shot.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Lewat ya.
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick!
Serem ya mah. Mana lah hari ini.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Power. Gun down.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski. Have patrol pick up Mrs.
Ya,
Patterson.
waktu merah nih.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep
Ini
digging
mono
and
kan,
asking
ada
questions
nih.
until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Good work ya nih kan. Dah. Oh ini memang kalkulator nih ini bang. Wih kan deh. Damage juga harus kan biar bro. Ada case का होता है बा. ada mang होता रहा दिया. Katanya kan ini merah tuh.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Boys, namanya episode dia mah metin natar kan, no, darah. Hena ngap hilang kata last of us ke episode dia gini setemu. Hena hamu nama bye.